Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your February 2023 career and money reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. All right, let's get started. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Okay, so that's kind of the energy where you may feel a little bit stuck at this time. You don't see exactly what is coming up next in your career and money sector, but it's like, okay, you're fine. You're sitting there waiting, and then change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. I absolutely love that energy. Yeah, okay, so sometimes we get into that energy of being fogged in, right? Because there's something that we have to learn before these new opportunities can come in. It's about taking a look at what is going on at this time where you are. What lesson, or what wisdom can you gain at this time? Yeah, because look, you have taking steps, joyous fun. I feel like you're trying to bring more fun and joy into your career and money sector. It's kind of like embracing the joy, the heartfelt fulfillment in your work, instead of perhaps focusing just on the money that it is bringing in. Yeah, this is kind of like helping you to break out of this is your area of resistance or obstacle, helping you to break a pattern of not truly seeing your own self-worth, seeing that you are not just what you have, what you own, how much money you make. It's about understanding that you are so much more than that, Scorpio, right? Seeing the love and the joy that you bring into this world through other ventures, So I really love this. Yeah, this is all about you being confused. I feel like you've been a little bit confused because you're looking at perhaps situations, relationships, jobs, careers that did not work, and instead it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute, but you've gained wisdom, you've gained skills, you've gained insight because of those opportunities. The flowers that are in the water, they expired. They're no longer meant for you to be on your path. It's about being grateful for what is truly there and no longer allowing yourself to be confused. Okay, confused by that, because it is time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate yourself. So let's take a look at this. Your present energy, yeah, Queen of Cups, and come to the edge. It's the Fool card. It's about stepping into this energy of truly loving yourself, not based on your career and money sector, but based on other things about you that are truly loving. Okay, it's about stepping away. Okay, stepping away from an energy of feeling like your career and money sector are difficult, right? And really being joyful, grateful for what you have in your life, and understanding that that joy that you bring into the world, okay, is really what transpires to the other people in your life, whether they are actually in your career and money sector or they're just like in your personal life. It's stepping into that joy of seeing what it is that you truly love about yourself, not based on what you have, what you own, the title that you have. It's not based on that. It's based on, okay, what do I have to offer others? And being really peaceful about that. Finding peace, finding sanctuary within yourself. Yeah, you have the Three of Swords on the bottom. Something that didn't work out, something that was difficult, right? Kind of focusing on that instead of focusing on, like who you truly are, what you truly believe, who you want to become. Focusing on that instead of maybe focusing on what you want to acquire in life. It's really a beautiful energy. Very a sense of almost kind of, I want to say, almost like lifting the fog. Because I feel like you may feel fogged in because you've been focusing more on the external, what your external world looks like, right? Some of you could have been focusing on even, I know this is career and money, but you could have been even focusing on like your appearance, right? Feeling like you're only worthy if you look a certain way. It's almost like you're going within and recognizing, okay, yeah, I love who I am. Maybe I'm still trying to progress. Maybe I'm still trying to grow in certain areas, but I love is becoming radically accepting of situations that are no longer in your life, but also radically loving what is in your life. It's focusing not on what isn't in your life, but focusing on what is in your life. My goodness, it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I feel, wow, you have lovers on the bottom. Yeah. I feel like that, it's like taking action. Empress, Empress is about birthing new things, new ideas, bringing, but from a loving point of view. It's not about just give and take. I think you want give and take as far as pentacles are concerned, right? You want to put out your skills, your talents, your gifts, your creative abilities. You want to be recognized, okay, financially for those, but it's not focusing on, am I getting what it's not focusing on the 3D, is this paying out? Am I getting enough money from this? No, instead it's really about looking at what you love about yourself and the love that you can share with others through your work. Okay, so it's about looking at, how you show up in your career sector, in your money sector. Is that a reflection of the loving self that you are? Yeah, it's really kind of interesting because, if you think that's the divine feminine energy, okay, this is very much divine feminine energy. Sitting in that and recognizing that the way you show up in your career and money sector is that based on the 3D, what it looks like externally, or is your heart, okay, is your love for yourself and for others shining through in your work? It's beautiful because when we come from the love, from the sense of the heart, then, oh my goodness, you attract in the financial stability that you're looking for, right? Instead of, having relationships, and that could be with your coworkers, with your clients, your customers, whatever, you're doing. Even if you're volunteering, if you show up and it's kind of like, okay, all right, I'm here, I'm clocking in, I'm clocking out. Okay. What did you, instead of thinking about what did you do for me lately, it's kind of like, how did I show up? Did I show up with my bright light? Did I shine my love? Did I share myself with others today in a very loving way? So let's take a look at your area of resistance, your obstacle. Yeah, it's breaking this pattern of looking at yourself. It's kind of like it's difficult to look in the mirror at ourselves, and it's not just the physical, it's the emotional, the mental, the spiritual. It's loving ourselves. You're breaking that pattern. This is what is helping you to break this pattern of looking at yourself not for what the external looks like and validating your worth on that. Instead, it's kind of like, okay, when I show up, how am I showing up? Am I showing up in this loving light, right? It's kind of like, if say you were living in a palace, right? A castle, right? And you invited some people over for dinner, right? And you showed up, you answered the door and you were like, oh, well, you're here, you have 2 hours, we're having this for dinner and I don't really care if you like it or not, right? I'm kind of being, but it's kind of that energy. Or if you lived in a castle, okay, and you showed up with your loving self and welcome, oh my goodness, come on in, right? That's a totally different thing. But does it matter if it's a castle or if it's a straw hut? It's almost like the energy that people receive when you walk in this loving light is what they're looking for. It's about sharing your love and light, spreading it out into the world. understanding that your transformation of loving yourself is also helping you to put your love and light out into the world in a very loving way, and will also at the same time financially reward you. So it really is kind of a lovely, lovely energy. Yeah, I just really, my goodness, Scorpio, this is just beautiful. Yeah, judgment. Judgment's here twice. We're going to, yeah, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. Understanding that, Nine of Pentacles. It's a big change. Change is coming. It's a big change. It's a change in your mindset. It really is a change. It's a decision that you are making about recognizing, that the way you show up is also the way that you also receive. It's kind of like I recognized myself when I was a teacher, and, I would have parents or students in my class that were annoying. Let's put it that way, right? And then if I focused on the annoyingness of something, a situation or people, right? Then it's kind of like I almost brought more of that in. If you recognize, okay, people also are on their own journey. Just because somebody overreacts to you, okay, does not mean that it's really a reflection of you. It's really a reflection of them and perhaps what they're experiencing on their journey. All you can control is really how you perceive that, how you take that, right? You can only control your reactions. You can only control the feelings that you have. If you understand, if somebody, calls up and is not pleasant, you have a customer or a client that calls up and is not pleasant, then it's a great opportunity to share your love and light with them. To take situations that may be difficult and understand that part of your journey is sharing your love and light with others. But to do that, you have to also step into your energy of loving who you are. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting. It takes me back to understanding that at times, we can be the catalyst to help change other people when we approach things with a more loving set of eyes, with an open heart, instead of trying to defend ourselves at all costs, right? Or being worried about competition from other people. It's about stepping into that energy of really loving yourself. And when you're in your love for yourself and love for who you are touching with your work, right? That there is no competition. There really isn't, because they're going to be drawn to you because of your love and your light. It's really beautiful energy. Because I feel like it takes the focus off of trying to prove yourself to other people, and instead stepping into this more divine feminine energy. The Emperor, it tries to, he just says this is the way it is, right? The Empress, it shines her love, her light. She knows that she will attract in the right people. She doesn't worry about attracting in everybody. She wants to attract in the people that understand her love and her light. In order to do that, she has to be knowing of her own love and light. She has to recognize it. She has to be able to look in the mirror and see what is so beautiful about her. Not just physically, the whole thing, right? It's about understanding that when you step into that with other people, that you're going to attract in people that really and truly love you for who you are. If you're in this energy of not loving who you are, you're going to attract in more people that don't love you for who you are, right? You attract in what you feel about yourself. I know this is career and money, but it is a little bit about that spiritual sense of understanding that in all of our relationships, right, we attract in what we believe about ourselves. So it's about, if you want that to change, it's about going within and learning what you love about yourself. It's taking time to observe what you truly love about yourself and focusing on that. And when you focus on that, you are also going to attract in more people, more clients, more customers that love what you are putting out there. Instead of trying to fit in, or instead of trying to one up the competition, right? It's just like, no, I'm going to be me. And when you are you, you will attract in people that are wanting exactly what it is that you have to offer. All right. So yeah, your advice, you have community and letting go. It's understanding. You don't have to please everybody. Close some of those doors, right? You're going for the niche that is like you, that likes people like you. Not to worry about the people that don't see your light and love. It's kind of like, okay, you know, you may only have, let's say you have 5 customers and 3 of them don't understand you or your product or what it is that you have to offer. But you have 2 people over here that do. It's like, okay, I'm going to concentrate on these 2 people, clients, customers that really understand who I am, that love who I am. And I'm going to love myself too, right? And then sitting in this energy and really loving yourself and the clients that you have, those 2 are going to help attract in more people, more clients that love what you have to offer. Yeah, let's go back to the palace thing, right? Say that was a restaurant, right? And it was a unique palace that you could eat dinner in. But if you went and you had a terrible experience, right? You would probably go home and tell your friends about the terrible experience you had in the palace, right? It's about, okay, wait a minute, you know, at the same time, the next week, maybe those 3 people, okay, go to a small hut or something like that. And oh my goodness, they have this wonderful experience because you show up in your loving self. And they're like, oh my goodness, you should go to the small hut. That was a great experience. It's understanding that it's not how big or fancy your business is or your home is, your life is. It's about recognizing that people just love who you are. It's about loving yourself, loving the people that are in your life that love you, your customers, your clients, and then they will attract in. They will almost like spread the word, and it's all up to you. It's part of your life path is to understand, because you have the judgment card coming out twice, you know, understanding that this is part of your life purpose, sharing your love, your light, your gifts, your talents with others, but in this loving way. And for some of you, you may, for a very long time, have felt like your gifts, your talents, your creative abilities were not good enough. You know, you could have grown up in a home where, you know, your creative abilities were pushed to the side or overlooked, not good enough, can't make money on that. It's kind of like, wait a minute, I get to choose again what I love about myself, what I love doing, how I share my love and light with others, and stepping into that energy of recognizing, wait a minute, this is truly my calling. You may have just been in the wrong career. Being fogged in has helped you to recognize, wait a minute, I'm not enjoying, right? When you take time to look at this, you may say, I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. Why not? Well, it's really not in alignment with who I truly am. Okay, then I get to choose again. I love that energy. All right. Okay, let's go to your soul truth card. Yeah, I really love this energy. I really do. It's really a beautiful message. Okay, and Scorpio, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, let's see. What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to get some validation. It's that whole sense of trying to have validation that you are worthy by either what you own or what your clients, or, you know, it's kind of like for me on YouTube, right? If I just concentrated, right, on how many subscribers I have or something like that. Okay, that's an indication of how many people I'm attracting in. But if that's all I focused on, right? I probably would be doing some different types of readings than what I do. I would go for the clickbait, that type of thing. I try not to do that because that's not my authentic self, Not that there aren't times I think about it, but there are, it's not in alignment with who I truly am. So I focus on trying to share my love and light with all of you, right? By being my true authentic self and knowing that I will attract in people that are in alignment, okay, with the messages that I am receiving. So I feel like this is you, recognizing, okay, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. It doesn't matter how much money you're making, right? It's really about how are you showing up every day? Are you enjoying what you do? Are you fulfilled? Are you excited about getting up every day and going to work? And if you're not, then why not? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. Yeah, I feel like, you're comparing yourself to other people. If I compared myself to other readers on YouTube and look at how many subscribers they have, that would be difficult, right? It's about, no, I just have to show up being who I am. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Yeah, I really love this. It's really about understanding. It's not about the external. It really isn't. It's about going within. And I know that's really hard. It really is, especially in our society and social media and all of that. It's about getting really good with what it is that you want, and how you want to show up in the world. And a reflection from your soul, from your heart, instead of what you think other people want you to show up as. All right, I am going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.